Hey, welcome in. Well, I got a headline here for you. Flight attendant is being investigated for offering sex between flights and onboard experiences. So, a flight attendant is being investigated for this. Now, call me old fashioned, but what's wrong with prostitution? I can tell you right now, if there were women out there who wanted to pay me for sex, I'd be exhausted and happy. And that'd be the worst of it. You know, they don't call it the oldest profession for nothing. I mean, because it's literally the oldest profession. I mean, they must be doing something right. Anyway, what's this all about? Let's find out. So what do we got here? Well, there's a picture of the saucy stewardess. Their face is obscured there, so you can't really see. But it says, an air stewardess who works for British Airways. British Airways. So I wonder if you have to pay extra for the accent. Is allegedly being investigated by the company for offering sex between flights and in-flight experiences to paying customers and selling her underwear online. The unnamed attendant runs the Instagram account at airhostess71, on which she posts risque snaps to lure in customers. Now, her employers are said to be looking into her activities on the clock. So what she's doing while she's working. Well, probably you really shouldn't be doing that while you're working. I will agree with that. Unless you're self-employed. And look, my body, my choice. Why doesn't that apply to this? So let's see. Let's get into the fuss here. The woman's Instagram account is pretty suggestive. She posts photos of herself in her flight attendant uniform in suggestive poses. Well, that sounds terrible. From putting her stocking legs up in the cabin to posting in the plane's bathroom with the caption, no panties on Sundays. That is great advertising. That's a great marketing plan right there. Says she charges a fair bit for her services. I bet she does. And ultimately, you get what you pay for, right? So, in addition to charging $33 for a pair of her used underwear, really? I mean, people will pay for that? Okay. The fees go up from there. You will need to pay a securing fee of £50 to meet. So, I don't know, what's that, about $100? Prices vary depending on the requested meet. No negotiating. Let's see. Quote, if I've booked a hotel for work, the meet will take place there. She'll also meet with international clients, but it's up to them to book another hotel room for security. Now, is she still on the clock, though? When, after the flight's landed, she's gone to her room? I mean, her body, her choice, right? You can't have it both ways, feminists, right? I think you have to be even-handed when we're talking about things that women will do to themselves that are ultimately probably damaging, I think we could probably say. Let's see. She'll even treat passengers to some fun midair. Well, that is on the clock. So that does sound like at work. So, hey, I think an employer has a right to tell their employees not to shag while they're on the clock. I think that's all right. As she explained, for the right price, she's happy to offer an additional service to customers mid-flight. If you ever want adult entertainment on board, all you have to do is give me a sum of money and you'll be treated to a whole different experience of your choice, she wrote on her blog. And that does seem to be the way it usually goes, a sum of money. Then you get an experience. Let's see. It says her colleagues aren't too pleased with what she's getting up to. As a source told The Sun, she is clearly prostituting herself and boosting her business by using photos taken aboard BA planes. She's wearing the airline uniform, and there's no doubt she's a stewardess. It is a shocking dereliction of duty and not the image BA wants of its cabin crew. Well, with the state that the airline industry is in right now, I mean, I see a marketing opportunity here, frankly. I see a whole new kind of revenue stream coming in. British Airways, now with 100% more prostitution. Just going to interrupt for 1 second to say, if you like this content, subscribe so you can see more. Thanks a lot. BA is said to be investigating the claims. Since they don't actually know who she is, they'll have to identify her before they can potentially discipline her. However, they're taking this very seriously, with a spokesperson for British Airways saying, quote, "We expect the highest standard of behavior from all of our colleagues at all time. and we are investigating the claims. And there's another photo here, and she's got her legs up in the cabin, and and it says underneath there, it says, no panties on. So, message received loud and clear. Ready for takeoff. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess the world's going to hell in a handbasket anyway, so, if anything can just improve the travel experience. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. If you just like to listen, there's the podcast, Radio BALONEY. It's on pretty much every platform, including Spotify. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time.